والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم صدق الله وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا رسول الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا حبيب الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا رسول الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا حبيب الله. Since Azur Qibla Alam came into this country for the very first time, since Lasani Pak Rahmatullah Alayhi came to the country the very first time, this is the first thing they taught us. Let's take that memory lane. Let's go down memory lane and recite this beautiful salawat. Whenever we're in need, whenever we're in desire, let's read one thing. As-salatu was-salamu alayka ya Sayyidi ya Rasulallah. As-salatu was-salamu alayka ya Sayyidi ya Habibullah. True is our Khaliq Allah and true is our Malik Allah. And the sustainer Allah, the maintainer Allah, the cherisher Allah, the Rahman Allah, the Rahim Allah, the one and only Allah. Allah is the creator. Allah is the absolute. Allah is the one who guides. Allah is the one who forgives. Allah is the one who gives hidayat. Nobody can give hidayat except Allah Kareem. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives life, takes away life, does whatever he wants, absolute control, Allah Kareem. The appointed authority after Allah Kareem, the appointed authority after Allah Kareem, the most nearest, the most dearest, the most closest, the most beloved, the most desired, the most compassionate, the most kind, the most beautiful, the most eloquent, the most passionate, the most dearest, the most Kareem, Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Beautiful bayans we've heard. And my mind is just, I'm stuck. I don't know what to express. But I'm going to narrate a hadith part of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Alayhi salatu was salam were present as they are present here today. Our one companion, the moon was so full that night. It was so full and beautiful. It was illuminated, so beautiful. When someone looks at a moon, even today, we look, subhanallah, look at the moon. It's a creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even today. This Sahabi Rasulullah ta'ala looks at the moon once. Just once. Not 3-4 times, no. Get this out of your minds. This Sahabi Rasul radiallahu ta'ala looks at the moon once, subhanallah. But then when he looks at the face of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he continues to glance and forever glancing and say, Ya Rasulullah, your face is more beautiful than the moon. The Sahabi didn't need to say this. He didn't need to say this. He's just expressing his love. Because whenever they look for an excuse, they just wanted to express their love for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But Aka alayhi salatu wasalam, their shan is vada ul vada. Yes, their shan is vada ul vada. It's beyond imagination. We cannot even begin to think about the shan of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. As Hazrat was reciting the Naat, Huzur jante hain. They know everything. Even before the Sahabi looked at the moon, Aka alayhi salatu wasalam knew that he's looking at the moon, but that moon is my sadqa. That moon looks at my face all the time. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Let's take a journey to Darbari Aliyah Muhammadi Gashi, a branch of Madinatul Munawwara. The place is Idgashti, and this is the era of Lasani Pak Rahmatullah Alayhi. A fortunate scholar, to speak in front of Lasani Pak Rahmatullah Alayhi. Very fortunate, subhanallah, honored one, of course. He's narrating this same hadith, the one I just narrated about the moon. And he's narrating it, and that very night when he's narrating the hadith, the moon is full. It's absolutely pitch black, but the moon is full, and it's in the presence of Lasani Pak Rahmatullah. And when this beautiful alim is talking, narrating this hadith about the moon and Akali Islam Chirapa, one Sangi stood up. He stood up. And subhanAllah, you know, when we get excited, we stand up, we say things as well. But it was his heart. He stood up and he said, Hazrat, I have to say something today. In front of everyone, I have to say something today. With all due respect, Hazrat, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, their shan is bada al-bada. My Shaykh Kamil has told one thing. This status is beyond imagination. Hazrat, you're talking about Akali Islam. Look at the moon tonight and look at the face of Lasani Pak. Look at the face of Lasani Pak Rahmatullah. Hazrat, hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that's fine. That's beyond imagination, of course. But tonight, Lasani Pak Rahmatullah, like every night, is more beautiful than the moon. Their face is more illuminated than the moon. And today, our beloved Shaykh Kamil and Sahib wal Shan, Yaqinan, get many moons and stars. Get the sun, put it in front. It won't match the beauty of our Shaykh Kamil. We are fortunate, alhamdulillah. Shukr. Shukr. We need to do shukr all the time. That we are connected to those who have a direct link with Rasulullah. Those I was saying earlier on about the scenes you cannot explain. We all have many stories to narrate between our hearts. All of us. Every single Ahlul Tariqat across the globe has many stories to narrate. But do you know what the greatest story is? Do you know what the greatest story is for us? That they say, I have placed the love of Rasulullah in your heart. Allah ho, 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 Allah ho. Ahlan wa sahlan. Do you know what the greatest story is for us? The greatest revelation for all of us? The greatest revelation for all of us is what? That we have been given the gulami of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That we have been bestowed with the love of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And what is this gulami? This gulami is that gulami on the day of judgment we will find out. The Maidan will be nafsi, nafsi. A mother will fail to recognize their son, a son will fail to recognize their mother. But who will save us on that day? Who is going to come and save us? Who is going to save us on that day? It is the Zat of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It is Akalihi salatu wassalam. But you know what the bonus point is for us? We're not going to be alone. We're going to be behind our beautiful shuyukh. We're going to be behind our beautiful shuyukh. We're going to be saying, Raste chhado, hamare Aka ke gulam aa rahe hain. We're going to be saying, clean the streets, clean everything, move out the way. Adopit, move out the way. The servants of Rasulullah are arriving. Do shukr, my brothers. Have qadr on this nisbat that we have. Make dua all the time. That, oh Allah, make our shayukh live for a long, long time. Ameen. That we continue to gain blessings from them all the time. Ameen. They've come to the UK from a busy, busy schedule. Ameen. But one more thing I'm going to say. You know, they're saying, Hazrat come for 1 week. But what about the rest of the 51 weeks? They are with us all the time. Physically they come for 1 week, but for the rest of the year they are with us all the time. Because they are the special servants of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And our beautiful Sahib wal Shan. What can I say about them? At the age of 8, a tender age of 8, Akalihi salatu wasalam, the hadith part is simple, Akalihi salatu wasalam. They said to Sayyiduna Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu, oh Bilal, today go on top of the house of Allah and give the adhan. go on the Kaaba Sharif and give the adhan. Hazrat Sayyidina Bilal radiallahu ta'ala goes on top of the house of the Kaaba, on the Kaaba, and he says, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, today your servant is standing on the Kaaba. Which way shall I face today? Which way shall I give the adhan today? Aka alayhi salatu wassalam says, the Qibla's Qibla you're looking at. I am the Qibla's Qibla. But I just want to make one thing clear. But when Hazrat Sayyidina Bilal radiallahu ta'ala looked, he didn't look down to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There is no such thing as looking down to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Hazrat Sayyidina Bilal is looking down, he's looking down, he's looking up and looking up and looking up. He sees Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And then they give the adhan. Now to the beauty of our Sahib Dada wala shan. They go in the Kaaba Sharif. Hazur Qibla Alam go in the Kaaba Sharif. Everyone goes in the Kaaba Sharif. Everyone is in their own tasawwur. But this beautiful hasti, this akse la sani pa, this faizane la sani pa, this reflection of la sani pa, this beautiful face of la sani pa, this servant of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam at the age of 8, go in the Kaaba. They didn't do no sajda. They just grabbed the proposed hand, the honored Papa, our honored mother's hand, and say, which way is Madinatul Munawwara? Which way is Madinatul Munawwara? I'm not in the Kaaba Sharif. I have a Shaykh Kamal saying, I'm not going to do sajda any direction. I'm going to do sajda toward the Qibla's Qibla Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.